guys, TJ here. I'm signing back on to Phoenix Wright Attorney Trilogy. So, we're still in the middle of the trial. We're going to be cross-examining Lotta Hart after this conversation is done. Whew. That was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Do you know she's dead, unfortunately? Probably not with a child. Don't do that with a child. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Read in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. How the hell did she get that fucking thing into this courtroom? There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. Haven't even gotten to see my name and job yet. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer. I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay? Only the doc and the defendant went into the channel chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang! We heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course it did. Hey! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Moment of truth. What'll be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Uh-oh. Okay, again, how are we going to prove a possession case? It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Nothing against you, Lotta. I'm just doing my job. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you babbling about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and I were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client? Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Please continue. Was it really a gunshot? Was it really a gunshot? Bitch! Phoenix! My dude! You're being dumb right now. Stop it. Objection! Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Duh. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Two. It was two gunshots. Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell ya, there was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. This story there broke down. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Phoenix, stop! Talk about you! Broke the door. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And? What did you see once you broke in? So it was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Are you sure it was the defendant Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see... Order. Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good. This ship seems back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats. And I'm trapped like one. Again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... Just give me 1 second, I need to... Sorry about that, need to cough. Yeah, what about... behind the folding screen? Like, we couldn't see anywhere back there. That gunshot may actually have been from someone who was behind that. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck given. Huh? What in the... Wreck given, you know? You reckon? That's given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Wreck given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck and given... Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there were no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? If I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Yep. Is there anything I can present that would prove Maya is not in... it's not Maya in that photo? Is there? Again, how the hell do we prove a possession case? Maybe? Your Honor, Mr. Wright, it is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. Your show's part was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey. Oh, fuck me. Here's your proof.
Objection!
Is there a problem? Oh, no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with the twist of "you're on" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. What was he there for? What the fuck was he there for? He was there to channel the spirit of the nurse that he blamed for the malpractice and possibly caused to die because of overworking or whatnot. Again, how am I supposed to prove a frickin' possession case? Well, what I did didn't work, so I guess I have nothing. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Sorry about that. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning will be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Jesus, Pearly! I thought it was just the way the person looks. I didn't think the body changed as well, like the whole body. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this! Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots! You see, there is one final piece to the puzzle. Mia, question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. It what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? No, Von Karma was just like, let's entertain myself. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was mine. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood. ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at mine and take a shot. Nothing so different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. Should I press her on those section? I should press her on those. We're gonna press her. Struggle, you like it. My elbow. I smacked it on the desk. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. So, what does she look like? You know, she looks almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still my affair. We have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. No, that was probably Dr. Gray. Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible. Objection! If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spotted foolish foolishness, just as I expect from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal is gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Duh! Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag team to Mysterio. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only 1 has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It ain't me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma! Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable Von Karma. Like father, like daughter, it seems. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yeah, me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair! Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Oh, sorry, great, I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Jesus Christ. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took at the day of the scene of the crime. Then it's a little off-center, but that's what you get to that nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. If we're thinking about it, like again, proving a channeling case, but that is Maya possessed by Mimi Miney. Yeah, Mimi Miney. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. We're supposed to be trying to prove a possession case. The woman's dead. I don't think a lot of people in this courtroom are going to believe in this kind of shit. Order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to study, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. How the... Who... What? What the fuck? Who took that photo? How did you get that photo? And this is clearly a violation! This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. Oh, looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is a defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. I think I can prove it. I think. Maybe? Oh boy. Okay, let me get a better look at this photo. Okay. The blood is still on there. Wait! Wait! Where's the hole? Your Honor! Oh, fire's returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange about this picture? There's no hole. Where's the hole? Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what's so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Like father, like daughter. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plaster all over her face again! Jumping to the gun, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew everything. Bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally ensure that the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The picture isn't fake. Bullet hole was made later. I'd go with the shooter as someone else sooner than I would the other two. Like... maybe our so-called airhead? She would have a reason to kill Gray, because she blames him for her sister's death. It would make complete sense. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. No! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Witness! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you've been lying, I swear that my bit will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now that I mean this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you have come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... All I can think of is Maya left the room. How? Don't know. We were in front of the door she went into. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this. With Pearl having the key. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. Organ Fey. Missed a letter there. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. All I got is the key. The key that Pearl gave us. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Wonderful kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, I ain't that a kick. So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. If you leave us in the lobby, she might absolutely destroy me with that whip of hers. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Alright, back to investigating. June 31st, 3:24 p.m. Crane Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man... She definitely didn't? Yes, of course! But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls? Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then, that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly. Oh, she means Francisca. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible! But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Excuse me? Died? What? He ain't dead! No. Your boyfriend ain't dead! Phoenix, nah! Oh, that's too bad. By the way. Yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone, I promise. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? You really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder. But with the Magatama, I can unlock your psych locks, right? Yes. What should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it would be easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Pearls is holding the key to this whole case. I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though. Okay, let's move around and gather some stuff to find out what we can. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around you. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at... Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. Well, because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. You wanted to get rid of Maya. Wouldn't surprise me if that was it. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. He said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright! Yes! Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I told you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She's a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We're not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Crane Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid, I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Okay, so... Shooting... Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Candles can't reach. Was the name of back here at the time of the murder, or that's what Lotta testified in court. Knew I should have taken a look. Can always count on Lotta to make things hard. This is an altar, mirror, some branches. Where the medium sits. 4 panels on the flooring. Just on the flooring. Feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Where the medium sits. Can't keep being drawn to the pool of blood. Meditation room. Lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. I wonder if that girl is still here. If Eni is still here. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. The old urn. Ashes of a person long dead inside. Small incinerator. Don't think garbage truck's going all the way out here. You're not going to check the incinerator. Good God. You are a bit of an idiot. Bedding's all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Okay. Let me present everything to you, then. Don't know if I should present this. She'd probably kill me. This is the key to this room! That's right. Shut up. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to the murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? Feels... can't describe it. There are 6 parts to the Cretan sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it's an unforgivable act. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is part of this country, right? And this Mystic Maya, again, before. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would have happened to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? This bitch. Let's go talk to Maya. Or is it gonna be Mia? I am still being questioning. Should probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Happy Maya should be my top priority right now. I hope we've got what we have. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How's that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes? Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? She would have been either in the Winding Way or the side room. I think she would have been in the Winding Way because we found her there after the murder, so... You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Wow! You got it! So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was Pearls doing in the Winding Way? She had the key. That much is obvious. So? I feel just a little better. Huh? You are a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all. I've got nothing right now. So what were you doing with the key? About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? She's talking about the one in the garden. The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? Incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. That wasn't there when I came by last time. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Huh, looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me. Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, Attorney at Law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So it's, like, my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited. Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? Like... That urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? Oh, I see it's an old cracked piece of pottery. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah! It's, like, this village's treasure. Huh. Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's... What are you talking about? Like, you know... Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye. Who is that? Like, jeez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye families will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? You're romantic, huh? If that urn really is as important as she says, could be a vital clue. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one! Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on! What a total bore! I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Korean Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. She's got two of her own. Psylocke! Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. I don't really have much of anything on that. What can I do to unlock it besides the 2 newspaper clippings? I don't know if those will work. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Got a cloth scrap. Anything else in there? So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. I am broken. That is not how you spell Ami. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh, weird. It's supposed to say Ami, isn't it? I got nothing for you right now. And she's no help. And we still need to get you to talk. So Maya may be done with questioning. Hey Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is this so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So, how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick! Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick? The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the 2 of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said too. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it. Wait, then I really am? You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick! You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the 2 of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball. It's nothing really special. It's just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah! Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Clothing box in the side room, huh? Let's check it out. Oh. Ah! Hey, wait! Please! Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Lotta. Hey! I'm telling ya, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Oh, hey, there's a ball. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. It doesn't look like she's here. Well, first, it's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always in the clothing box. So then, what's it doing on the floor? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. Wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. It's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this... This could be where the murderer was hiding. Bye, Eenie. Bye, Meanie. Lotta! Lotta, get your ass back here! Oh, Mr. Nick! That person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair? Ah, she means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes! But I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you, going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. All right, let's get these locks off. She was in Winding Way. Playing with her ball. You were playing with this ball, right? That's right. How did you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. Did you accidentally break the urn? This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. You accidentally broke the urn. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Crane technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes? What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye in this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? The lettering? Oh. I should have presented this because of the... And now you gotta do it all over again. Yeah, I should have presented the profile instead of the urn again. Who started the Korean channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystigami. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. And made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. That's not a lot back. But it gives me something for when I try to break Eni. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn. Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway, and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean the Winding Way? Yes. Aw, poor girl. Channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. You see. So, about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job. Yeah, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I'd finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Sorry about that. Something important need to be talked about. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done. And a happy resolution. Whew. I gotta get something to break Eni. I gotta get a couple things to break Eni. I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eenie Miney being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister? How is it that the spirit of Dr. Gray wanted to call it just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Eni, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over a trash like me. Is that it, Mr. Almighty? Look, I was told you left the damn village. So don't give me that shit. Lotta! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I was told you left the village. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks. But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with the lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. Yeah? You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you can forgive a gal like me. It's not my place to forgive, honestly. If Maya wants to forgive her, let's be honest though, she was kind of intimidated. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness. I'm still... What? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, Lotta Hart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Lotta not taking money. Now I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Eenie Miney? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? Like Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info on our mysterious Eenie. That's Eenie Miney, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know? Actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I'd heard as much. I also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yes, please. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost ya, and it'll cost ya a lot. Really? You're gonna do this? Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckoned, so I didn't actually go there. Ugh. Well, that's the way to the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds. Ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Hottie clinic, interesting name. So, this is where Eni was hospitalized. Something tells me you shouldn't be near any patient, because you don't look like you could take care of yourself. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes. I'm Dr. Hardy. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes. So what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney. Miss Miney? Miss Eenie Miney? Yes. Oh, her! It's too bad. I'll tell you something, that girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh on an old man like me. Don't you dare start with that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this director forceful toward their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. No wonder, it's not him. Yes? Huh? Don't, yes, me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. Ugh. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yes. Doctory, clinical stuff. Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes. What does that look for? Yes. There's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. You do surgeries here too. Here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems. Yes. It seems that way. What do you know about Miss Eenie Miney? Now you're talking! No, that is... Don't! Do not give me that face! That is creepy, and it gives me bad vibes! Do not do that! Now you're talking! Yes, the girl. She was transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital? Here. What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that's something... No, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face. Mr. Director? See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's on those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes? I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something I can show this old coot. I regret showing you the picture! See, this in my mind's blank. It's boring. Attractive. Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, nice. This is nice and exciting. What do you think? Does anything grab your attention? There's no mistaking. This is... yes, I like this picture. Yes, mind if I borrow this for a while? For private research purposes. No. That's okay. I don't think I should support his research. Somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can... I don't believe this. I am... This guy is so bad. The one time I may actually have to flash this thing, and it's with a crepe. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. No shit. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. Eh? What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic. See, I'm like this place's walking dictionopedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth, haughty patients. Will you stop that? There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you want to know about little Miss Eeny Miny, right? Little Miss Eeny Miny? That girl. I remember her especially well. Really well. Very well. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Miny. Nothing creepy, please. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl. That's right. She transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. Sounds pretty severe, all right? Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes? Cars. Yes. Was Eeny Miny in the car with Meeny Miny at the time of the crash? Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. You talking about Miss Eeny's operation? Yes, Miss Eeny's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes. Will you stop giving me that face? I don't want to see that face. Stop it. Stop it. This is no. This is all kinds of no. No, and no. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad. Very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see? She had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. So, see, I got a picture as a way to remember her. Yes. Well, more like swiped. ethics? Oh, wait. What? What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. Okay. So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. Uh-huh. You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn how to stay on a lead from this guy. Ah, here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Enie was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Enie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. A new clue. I should probably look this over. It's been 7 years since Miss Enie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. So, how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Enie I said hi, okay? Yes. No. Time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Let me look at the article first. Okay, May 24th. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site, which was her sister. Going investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Enie Miney holds interview about crash. I was totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was still half asleep, but I opened the right door and got out. I don't remember anything else. Doctor lurking in the shadows? If Miss Enie Miney is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Minnie Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Let's see, you try and talk your way out of this. Enie. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah. I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. The guy I got it from... I wish I hadn't. Yeah. So earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the cops? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Understatement of the year. Someone is really super jealous of Maya's family. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat, controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on! What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Really? Well, it's all news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. Is this something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? So I hear the master's always been the eldest daughter. The oldest daughter. Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing about a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things, too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Last family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Okay, so now we have two suspects. Eni and Morgan. Eni for getting revenge for her sister's death, and Morgan for trying to take her spot in the master's seat by getting rid of Maya. Do you know where Eni is, Lotta? Yeah, saw her not too long ago. She's standing around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. Okay, so she's not there. No, not Lotta. Morgan. Hey! Like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Okay, just making sure. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Would I show her picture or her profile? Actually, I'd probably show her this because it actually talks about the accident. Showing her this wouldn't do anything about, like, oh, accident. Yeah, sure. Oh, wow. So, like, that person had a car accident too? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser. Like, what? Ugh. I probably do have to show her profile. Okay. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? And I think this is where I show this. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait! What now? That's not me! Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's not totally me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common. Seriously gonna play this with me? What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too. Like, totally. Wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
Take that!
This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks just like you. That creepy fake director! Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in the accident could be your sister?
Take that!
I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Oh, that's a nice boost. Now then. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. That doesn't sound good. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey! Hold on! Okay, pal. I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear. It's perfectly alright. I'll be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. Ugh, sorry. That's not something you show a child, Gumshoe. Please, think. Think before you do. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. Terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. I'd rather not, but alright. It looks like Morgan got taken in by the police, although I think she took the police. Poor Gumshoe. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few cyclocks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Let me save. So I don't want to screw this up. Time to be. Well, okay. Yeah, we should probably just talk first. Mia. Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer. I mean. There we go. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia. Yeah, this is Mia we're talking about here.
Take that!
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. Who I think you're protecting? Besides Maya, Pearl? Why would you protect... Could be your aunt, to be honest. I mean, that's the only other person I can see you trying to protect. All three of them are family. And she just got taken in by the police.
Take that!
Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you'd protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt.
Take that!
No! Oops. Wrong button. I meant to hit that and do this.
Take that!
We found that in the incinerator. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. changed her clothes. But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. Let's not look at me. Your argument is too flimsy. I'm trying my best. Give me a break. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood! And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? The key! Pearl had the key. She found it in the incinerator.
Take that!
I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. And then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what does she need? Slice of humble pie, huh?
Take that!
Eeny Miny. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Miny were in cahoots! Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person would have to know a lot about the Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Miny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? What's that? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eeny. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fey. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. This could be a rough trial. Especially with Bon Karma. Looks like the only person who's going to be getting a slice of humble pie will be you, Eenie. You and Morgan. But that's where I'll end the episode. We'll start the trial in the next one. Till then, I'm signing off. Bye-bye.